Hey everyone, I'm Christy Wilhelmi from Gardenerd. We're coming into fall. Fall is my favorite time to grow brassicas like kale here. This is marrow stem kale, and it's called that because it has a really thick stem that you can, eat. But I wanted to give you a tip today on how to extend your kale or other brassicaceae crops into a new season on old roots. What do I mean by that? Well, let me explain. These kale plants here, I didn't plant them in spring. I planted them last year in the fall. And what happens around here, maybe not where you live, but where we live, kale is an annual. It finishes up at the end of the season. We plant in October, November. It grows through the winter. And around February or March, it's full of aphids or it's bolting to seed from the heat, and we have to pull it out. Except, I didn't pull it out. Let me show you what I did instead. It's really simple, and you can do this at home. I've done this for 2 or 3 years in a row, and it's worked great on kale, collards, and Romanesco. You may want to try it with cabbage and other broccoli plants. And Mittens is here. Hi, sweetheart. Come on up. Yeah, good girl. She's here to eat my cover crop that's growing in this bed right here. But we're not going to do that right now. Yeah, because I got green onions in there. The other thing to remember is that nature abhors bare soil, and so keeping living roots and living plants in as much of your soil as possible at all times is the way to go, which is why cutting plants down and then letting them regrow is also very good, because those roots are already colonized with bacteria and fungi. They're already doing work in your soil food web. Everything is great, so let's not disturb it too much. Here's how to do it. Basically, when your plant gets to the point where it's at the end of its season and you're going to pull it out, leave those roots in the soil. Cut the plant just below the soil surface, and I'm saying below because if you leave too much stem above, you end up getting a whole bunch of little tiny weak shoots that don't really do the trick. This way, you're going to get new growth on a single stem or maybe just a few stems, and they're going to be stronger. And you're growing new kale leaves on old roots. So it really makes a huge difference in how strong the plant is, how durable it is, how heat resistant it is, and how much water it needs, because those roots are already established and they're deep in the soil. When you first cut the stems down to soil level or just below, you're probably going to get multiple shoots. This section here, I never ended up pruning. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shoots. This isn't the hardiest of plants because I didn't thin it out. What I would do if I were you is to prune it down to 1 or 2, like this marrow stem back here. I left 2 shoots and the rest got pruned away, and look how happy and healthy those are. So if you are planning to grow brassicaceae this fall and winter, try this trick in spring and see how it works for you. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to find out when our next video comes online. Consider becoming a Patreon subscriber to support all the free stuff we do here at Gardenerd, and check out my books. The Spanish language version of Garden Variety just came out in October 2023. You can get that anywhere books are sold. It was translated to Spanish for the Spain audience, but I just found out that it's actually available here too. So check that out if you have any Spanish-speaking friends. And of course, check out gardenerd.com for all your gardening needs. We can help you grow food better all the time. Happy gardening.